You're in your room, listening to music. Maybe it's sad, or loud, or the same song you've replayed many times.
Now imagine a dog walks into the room. What happens in its head? Does it hear noise? Does it feel something? Can an animal enjoy music the way humans do? Humans treat music like it's something supernatural.
We use it to celebrate, to fall asleep, to survive heartbreak. No other sound affects us like music does. In 2009, at the Neurosciences Institute in California, a researcher studied a cockatoo. Snowball appeared capable of dancing to a beat. When scientists changed the music's tempo, Snowball adjusted its movements. That raised a strange possibility. Maybe music is not uniquely human. Maybe parts of it already existed in the animal kingdom, long before humans evolved. Before asking if animals enjoy music, we need to define music itself. Music is actually incredibly unnatural. A random sequence of sounds is not music. Music has structure, patterns, timing, and expectation. Your brain constantly predicts what note comes next. When music surprises you in the right way, your brain releases dopamine. That's why certain songs can physically affect your emotions. But humans did not invent sound patterns. Animals were producing structured vocalizations millions of years before humans existed. Birds sing with repeated phrases.
Whales produce evolving songs that spread socially across oceans. Some species even improvise.
There is an entire scientific field dedicated to this study, called zoo musicology.
A term popularized by French composer and researcher François Bernard Maché in 1983.
And this is where things start becoming uncomfortable for humans. If animals produce things that resemble music, then music may not be as uniquely human as we want to believe. Birds are probably the closest thing nature has to musicians. Some birds learn songs socially, almost like human children learning language. Young songbirds listen to adults, imitate them, make mistakes, improve, and eventually develop regional accents.
In 2014, researchers published work investigating musicality in birdsong.
They found that bird songs often contain structures humans associate with music, including repetition and variation.
Some birds even appear to create songs, partly for aesthetic reasons.
Male birds frequently sing more complex songs during mating season, not just for survival, but because females prefer them.
This means beauty itself may have evolutionary value. And then there are mimic birds.
Lyrebirds in Australia can imitate chainsaws, camera shutters, car alarms, and even human speech with terrifying accuracy.
One famous story involves a starling owned by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart in Vienna during the 1780s. The bird reportedly mimicked parts of Mozart's compositions after hearing them.
Imagine creating music so recognizable that another species starts copying it.
This is where the romantic idea falls apart a little bit, because many animals do not actually care about human music at all.
Your favorite song may sound emotionally devastating to you and completely meaningless to a cat.
Different species hear the world differently. Dogs hear higher frequencies than humans.
Whales communicate across enormous underwater distances. Elephants use low-frequency vibrations humans barely detect.
So human music may simply not align with their nervous systems.
Some researchers think animals only respond strongly to sounds matching the emotional patterns of their own species. In 2009, a psychologist and a cellist conducted experiments with cotton-top tamarins. Human music had little effect on the monkeys.
But when researchers created species-specific music, the animals reacted immediately. Calming tamarin music caused relaxed behavior. Threat-like tamarin music caused agitation. This suggests something fascinating. Animals may not dislike music, they may just dislike our music. You have probably heard the claim that cows produce more milk when listening to music. Strangely enough, this one actually has evidence behind it. Farm studies over several decades have shown that calm music can reduce stress in cattle. This can improve milk production under certain conditions. The mechanism is not magic. Strangely enough, this one actually has evidence behind it. Farm studies over several decades have shown that calm music can reduce stress in cattle. Extremely loud or chaotic music can have the opposite effect. In 2001, researchers at the University of Leicester this does not necessarily mean cows enjoy music emotionally the way humans do. It may simply alter stress levels physiologically. Still, that distinction becomes blurry fast. Even with humans, music works partly by changing physiology, heart rate, hormones, breathing. The internet loves videos of animals dancing. Most are probably coincidence. But Snowball the cockatoo was different. The deeper scientists study animal music, the less separate humans appear from the rest of life.